Hey guys, so today's video I have this beautiful 2019 Mercedes-AMG GT63. It's a four-door, beautiful car. The new car MSRP was $164,000. Right now we have this car for sale for $73,000. So please comment below if you think this car worth $70,000 with 60 miles on it, or you think this car gonna bring you so many problems you're not gonna handle it. So let's watch the video. Let's put some comments below. What do you think about Mercedes GT, and what do you think about that depreciation, the one from 160,000 all the way to 70, and it's keep going down. So basically maybe in a couple more years you might gonna be able to buy this car for 35,000-40,000, or maybe less. I don't think it's gonna be less, but it's been a limited production of those four-door sedan, coupe, or whatever you're gonna call it, and it's such a beautiful car, especially color combination. It's not black, it's not gray, it's something between brown, I would say grayish, blackish, something like that, but red interior definitely making it this car so beautiful. Let's watch it. Guys, so 164,000 MSRP all the way to 70,000 right now. So 60,000 miles on a beautiful Mercedes. Is it bad or so? What do you think? In my opinion, AMG built differently, that's for sure. And before any major problems gonna appear on this car, I think you have at least like 40,000 more. But in most cases, Mercedes-AMG, even the newer one, 100,000+ miles on it, not bad. So it holds. I like the way the seat pushing me back as soon as I'm trying to turn left or right. Yeah, that's amazing car. Cannot say a word about it. There is a full of options. A lot of cool stuff. The driver position maybe a little bit kind of squeezing, I would say myself, for the legs compartment for the leg space. So the central console, that's one of the most thing I don't like on the Mercedes. It's kind of tiny, so I don't know how properly you should put your legs without pushing it, the central console, I mean. But other than that, that's amazing car. It's super fancy, especially red seats on a black car. It looks really good. It's super quiet. Even though during the day right now it's super sunny, I still can able to read my heads-up display. All the information there, and I can change it. What about cruise control? I do have a super cruise control, so it's gonna hold in line. Nothing so special about it, because even though 2020 Kia Elantras, Hyundai Elantras, Kia Forte, they do have that option. But what's the special about 164,000 MSRP car? That's definitely Mercedes, and definitely it's AMG. It looks good, so you basically buying the look. I'm not sure if you're buying much comfort from the GT. I think S-Class would do it much better, but it's again like it's totally different cars, it's totally different customers, and over a couple of years the MMR for this car been dropping significantly. So if like a couple years ago those cars, even with mileage, they were going 100, 110 at the auction, but right now, so time passed by, so it's a 5 years old car, 60,000 miles on it, 73,000 used car on the market, and the auction price, it's about the same. So if you want to find the same color combination at the auction, you have to pay about 70, 71, 72, depends of the state and depends of the time of the year. And right now we come into September, that's the end of August right now. So September, all the prices gonna go up. Why? Because the school already started, so people can afford to buy something what they want. They already pay for the school, they already would know what's gonna happen till the end of the year. So kind of planning the budget. That's actually what I'm doing right now also. And as much as I want to buy something new, something nice, I'm still on hold because I have to buy more cars for sale. That's the main problem of all the dealers. We have to spend a lot of money, a lot of time, and buy nice inventory for sale. That's where we're making money. And look how cool this car at night. I am on the parking lot, but look how nice this car illuminates. It just something all Mercedes does, but I think AMG or S-Class doing it much better than any other one. The rear doors, they do have a slight illumination also. There is no back seat, only 2 seats and some cup holders and USB ports sitting right there. And it's just so comfortable to drive it at night or when the sun is not shining much. That's actually one of the interesting point. The car like that, if you're gonna buy it from California, 101% the car is gonna be tinted. But most of the time when you buy the cars like that from out of state, they're not gonna be tinted. I have no idea why it is working this way, but I think people want to maybe bring more attention to themselves, like you have to show yourself to the people outside. Look at me, I'm driving this beautiful Mercedes for 160,000. That's kind of giving a point to them. You are the owner of this beautiful car, and especially red seats, I wouldn't cover it either. If it would be my car since brand new, I wouldn't do the tint on it for sure. Why you paying over to have those beautiful red seats and now you want to tint it so nobody can see how beautiful your car inside, right? So the new engine's 4.0 V8 twin turbo looks like holding good, 60, 80,000 miles, even 110,000 miles on those engines. I did see them at the auction with 5.0 CR, no problem. And I cannot smell any coolant or oil leak. And again, this engine being handcrafted by Urban Gashi. So looks like again, German engineer, Gashi, Urban Gashi. So what about the radiators? 60,000 miles, they still okay, not leaking. There is a lot of radiators right there. So even though this is beautiful car, 70,000, I think it's not that bad for AMG. Especially it's a 4-door, so you can do a lot of things. Coupe, it's like 50-50. In my opinion, again, for me, for myself, AMG, Mercedes GT, that much expensive car, I'm not feeling like it's something belongs to me. I cannot feel myself inside like, wow, I so love this car. I want to buy one for myself, definitely keep it, blah, blah, blah. I cannot tell I have that much passion about Mercedes GT especially. So it's kind of weird. I mean, it is a powerful engine. It's such a nice ride. Even though suspension right now it's in the comfort mode, it's still like you driving the bench, you know. And I cannot find myself by buying and driving Mercedes AMG GT or G-Wagon and like falling in love with this car. I just cannot for some reason. And actually what I'm gonna do right now, I'm coming to... So what I really like about this car, it's super tight. So 4 passengers, 2 passengers on the back, cup holders, some stuff, even the armrest, it's missing. So basically it's not here. I think the good addition for this Mercedes for 160,000 would be red seat belts, but it's actually black. So that's kind of missing point on the Mercedes. So right now on the back, what do we got? USB port, charger, and we got 110, 115 actually, so we can plug something. But I'm not sure, again, on a long drive I would sit on the back. Definitely I would not. So 2 more USBs right there, and the sound system, it's really good. So let me show you something else. There is a cool thing about the back seat, you know, like Isofix. You can put your child seat on the back of this car, and look what they did. They actually put the zipper so you can close it if you're not using it, and you can open it when you need it, so that hole, it's not gonna appear. I don't think it's a big deal, but again, I never seen that kind of thing on a cars, Mercedes, or doesn't matter what kind of car. So you got the zipper for the Isofix. On this side, yeah, you got the same thing. That's interesting. That's interesting. Look how limited on the space this Mercedes on the back, but same time it's a hatchback. So we have a huge trunk area and we can do a lot of things. I'm not sure if you can drop those seats down, and for example, I want to go to Home Depot and buy some stuff for my house. Can I use it as a spacious car or not really? Let's check it out from the trunk. So unfortunately, the back seat, you cannot drop it down, and all you got, it's this huge space for the trunk. But it's kind of nice looking trunk area, and the car looks totally different when you have a hatchback and the rear door opening like that. So it's not just a sedan 4-door, it's a hatchback. But you cannot use the space by dropping the back seat down. That's kind of disappointing, but same time, who's gonna use it for the Home Depot? You're just gonna use it as a daily driving beautiful Mercedes. And look at this wing on the back. I would never say this supposed to belongs to this Mercedes. I think it's something different, but same time it is adjustable. I didn't see if you can adjust it, or it's gonna go automatically. I don't think so. I think it's adjustable. You should check the manual before you're gonna take it on the truck. So let's go on a passenger seat. As a passenger, would it be comfortable for me to drive here? Do I have enough space? I think so. Not for the legs. Look how tight I'm sitting right there. It's super tight. All this reminded me my beautiful coupe, the one got sold. Super uncomfortable car, but super powerful, and the way it looks like, the seats is crazy. Watch it and comment below what you think about this car.